Alright, so today we're making some smoked chicken. We cut up our chicken breast, put half a stick of butter in there, salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. That's going to be our seasoning for this. After this is done, we're gonna chop it up into really fine pieces, and then we're gonna add the sauce, barbecue sauce, to it. Should be good to make some pulled chicken sandwiches, but it'll be cut up instead of pulled. To accompany our sandwich, we're gonna do some asparagus here, another stick, half stick of butter, same seasonings. And then I forgot, we're gonna add some onions into our chicken. So these two we're actually going to toss in the oven. As you can hear, our oven's ready for us. Our chicken's going to go in the smoker. So let's go out there and see what our smoker looks like. We started it up about 10 minutes ago, so should be at about 200 to 300 degrees, somewhere around there. And I think that's good enough. We're going to put it on the top of the shelf, let the smoke rise up to it, not let it heat up too fast. Let's see how it goes. It's a little bit chilly. We got our coveralls on. A little bit of snow out here. Some smokers. Alright, let's see. We're pretty hot. As you can see, we're at about, what is that, 325 maybe? So we're getting hot. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it right up top. And let me get a flashlight for you guys. It's ready to go. We're gonna probably run it for about 20 minutes and see. Come back and check. Okay. What's up, buddy? You hungry? Huh? You got something to say? Got food for you. You're not gonna eat it? Let's go take some water to the horse. Get him some hay. What do you think? I want to show you something awesome. These are my kittens. Hey, kitty. Great Kitty doesn't, not well acquainted yet. She's not the most social, but I think we got Gabino here. We got Bonifacio, and then Great Kitty. We named her, I don't know. I'll remember here in a bit. She's hungry though. Hey, Great Kitty, be nice. And over here we got Homecoming King eating himself some hay. He's very shy. Just kidding, he just doesn't like people in general. I will say it's not too cold. It's about 20 degrees, maybe like 25. Our weather isn't actuating right now, but I think it's, yeah, things do get frozen right now, but it doesn't feel bad. It's pretty tolerable. And what I'm wearing right now, I could be out here for a while and move around and I would feel fine. If I stop and just stand here, it would be way too cold. Okay, so we're about 10 minutes in. We're pretty hot, 35. Our chicken looks like it's barely starting to get hot, so our butter hasn't even melted. This is exactly what we want. Slow cook. We're gonna up it up to about an hour on our time. I wasn't sure about the time, but I think an hour would be pretty good. Okay, I think this is the ultimate cooking POV. I don't know about you guys, but bam. This is perfect. All right, so we're about to toss these in our oven. I think we're gonna go uncovered because everything that we're doing today is uncovered. I don't want to put aluminum foil on top of these. I just want to see what happens. So let's adjust so we can see our time. We're gonna set our timer. Let's get them in there. Okay, so we're gonna set our timer. I'm gonna say about 25 minutes. That should be enough. We'll see how that looks in maybe 15 minutes. We're gonna do some reading. Okay, so I know our lighting in this room isn't the greatest, but the reason why it's so dark in here is because it feels nice. It feels nicer for me when it's darker. I feel more comfortable. So you can see I got this giant bright light that I can't even turn off outside. But indoors here, this dark ambience just feels homey. I'll show you what it looks like with this light that I have in the corner. It looks gross. It's too much. I think this is perfect. Feels great. Feels like a nice, relaxing home. We got some snow outside and some reading. Alright, so looks like our onions and asparagus are ready, but they're not actually ready. I want my onions to be a little crispier, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna kind of get them sauteed up a little bit here with the butter. We're gonna probably put another 25 minutes. Our asparagus too, we might want to. I can feel that they're still a little stiff. I want these to be really, really soft. So let's just cover them up in butter. Get them back in there. We're not working with very high temperature, so it's not a problem. Alrighty. Alright, so we got our onions and our asparagus here after about 50 minutes in the oven. They look pretty good. Now let's let them cool down and we'll get a taste test. We got a quesadilla here heating up for our a little appetizer. And you know, always got our tea, chamomile tea. Added some water so you can tell it's pretty watered down already. But we got about a minute on our chicken. Let's go get it. It's barbecue chicken time. And we put on our snow boots. Just our work boots. There's too much snow out there to be walking in the same shoes that I'm walking in inside. These will be our oven mitts today. It's been snowing a bit. It's nothing crazy, but my truck's covered. I need to clean that off before I go to bed. What's up, buddy? Alright, it's time to get our food out. Our temperature dropped drastically. We're at about 200 degrees. We put some peppers in here. I might leave these in here a little longer. Yeah, they're still kind of hard. But let's go ahead and grab our chicken, which I think looks pretty good. This is exactly what we were looking for. Let's get inside and get a better look. My hand is warm. It's not too hot yet. Let's put it on the washer. Jacinto, hey. No. Go. Go. Alright, so we got it here. We got our onions, asparagus, and our chicken ready to go, ready to get cut up and finally grounded. Jacinto's over here smelling away. But pretty good quesadilla. Okay, so we don't have a good place to set up our camera, so this will suffice for now. But we're gonna go ahead and cut up our chicken here. It's pretty hot, but should be okay. It smells great. Smells like smoked chicken. That might be too much on our plate. Here, let's get a taste. Oh my gosh, that's like chef quality. That's gonna be great. Alright, so this is probably the biggest knife we have. We're gonna need a bowl to put this in once we're ready to go. This will do for now. Alrighty, let's get to cutting. Not the sharpest knife, we'll say that. We want pretty fine. Alrighty. That's a little too big, but it's not that big of a deal. My quesadilla's over here burning up. Look at that. Get some onions in there before wow, that is hot. Before we fill it up. Real hot. My heat tolerance isn't the greatest. You know, this chicken isn't the softest. Maybe we left it in there a little too long. But it's got just a great flavor. There's a chicken in the oven right now, or a chicken breast, that I seasoned with some weird seasoning. I don't know what it's called. That should be enough video. Me chopping chicken up. This is what we're going to be using today. Some Famous Dave's Devil Spit. It's a little spicy. That's what I like about it. It's hard to find a good spicy barbecue sauce nowadays, but we're going to fill this thing up and we're going to mix it by hand. Which could be a bad idea. Whatever. And I just got it out the fridge, so it's pretty cold. Hey, stop. Lay down. How's that look? That looks delicious, man. I think we're ready for sandwich. Lick my hands, buddy. You don't even want to lick. So we're gonna make sandwiches. We're gonna use this soft white bimbo bread. If I can get it open. What we're gonna do is, I don't have a toaster, so toss it in the air fryer. They don't even fit. We'll see what happens like that. Okay. Looks like we're about ready. So one of these is going to be kind of like a toast. Barbecue toast, and then we'll make a sandwich out of this one here. Bon appetit. Alright, so we're going to accompany this with some banana peppers. Just toss them on there. See how that tastes. Got some water. So I had made that salsa and it turned out really spicy. It's got a good flavor to it, but it's just way too spicy. Alright, let's see what our sandwich tastes like. Pretty good. I would say maybe like 7.5. Could be better. Maybe an 8. Definitely the chicken needs to be cut up finer. And probably a little bit warmer. Which are things that usually are fixable. Flavor wise, or smokiness is kind of right in the middle. It's not overwhelmingly smoky, and it's not too fresh. You know, it's not like a chicken that you cook in the oven or on the stove. So I say it's right down the middle, and I think that's a good thing. Barbecue flavor. It tastes very, very famous Dave, so it's not like my own special flavor, I would say. I don't know how to make a barbecue sauce. If I did know, I would make one. Maybe that's what we'll do next. I'm gonna have to try the asparagus. Bear with me. So the cool thing about living on your own is that you can just bring these dishes on the dinner table, and you can even eat with your hands. Who's gonna say something? Nobody. But that's just onions with butter. That's pretty good. Alright, here we go. For our asparagus, look how thin they got. They were already kind of thin to start off because they were pretty old. But they're really buttery. And they're a little toasty at the tips. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect asparagus. I think this takes the prize today for the best dish, or the best, I guess, single food that we made. It was this. Magnificent. As always, the aftermath, the fun part. Just kidding. Just to make these 3 little Tupperwares. Bunch of extra chicken that I didn't cut up. And then here's your salsa. It kind of looks like a tomato paste. It's pretty good though.